Pixies can be devilishly tricky little blighters. Let's see what you make of them.
When we first learn about notes, we generally learn about a normal singular note like this G. But what we are now dealing with is that there are actually three Gs. There's G, of course, but there's also G flat and G sharp. To help explain this, I'm going to use colors as an analogy. Here is the color blue. We all understand and agree that this is blue, and generally speaking, calling something blue works in most daily situations. But we also know that there are other shades of blue, like these, lighter and darker than our sample blue. Well, music is similar. Each note has a light and a dark shade, something like this. When reading music, it can be a little confusing which G you're supposed to play. We can't really write the word sharp, natural, or flat on the notes. It would look like this, and it would be hard to read and to be confusing. So, in music we have symbols, and they look like this. Of these, I find the most confusing term for music students is the middle one, natural. Instead of natural, I think it's easier just to think normal. G normal. Sometimes we don't even say G natural. We just say G, and the normal or natural is implied. Look at how the terms are stacked. Think of the natural version as the normal one in the middle. If we sharp the G, the pitch goes up. Just like sharp things are pointy, think of them pointing up. Now the flat lowers the note. Think of a tire that goes flat. It has been lowered. Let's review the symbols. What is the name of this symbol?
Sharp.
What does this symbol do to a note? It raises it a half step. What is the name of this symbol?
Flat.
What does it do to a note? It lowers it a half step. Now here's where things get tricky. How to spot and identify flats and sharps in the wild. There are two ways that these hieroglyphics will appear. Method 1 is by placing the flat, sharp, or natural directly in front of the note. Or method 2, the key signature, where the flats or sharps are pinned at the beginning of a piece of music.
Turn to page 394.
Instead of placing a sharp, natural, or flat directly in front of a note, we pin it at the very beginning of the piece, and it lasts the entire work. Think of it like a Super Mario Star that lasts the entire duration of a game. I want them to all be B flat. Using the Mario Star method, I would have to do this. Place a flat in each individual measure. But using the key signature method, I can simply do this. Now every single B natural has been changed into a B flat. But why? You need to imagine that the key signature is a Super Mario Star. It lasts the entire piece, and it is not stopped by bar lines. It just keeps going and going. But this is where things get a little difficult. You have to have a decent memory to make this work. The Mario Star method gently reminds us each measure that we have a flat, a sharp, or a natural. But the key signature is like, look, I told you once, it's up to you to remember. And we all know that's probably not going to work very well for us, because how many times have our mothers had to tell us to clean our room? Once? Twice? Yeah, I didn't think so. So the key signature in the beginning is going to have a similar effect. It's going to take a lot of reminding. I mean, take a look at this. There are 4 B naturals, right? There's nothing here to tell us otherwise. Well, unless we zoom out and realize that we forgot to take note of the key signature way back there.
So in this song, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, we have a new key signature. The sharp sign is on the top line and the third space. So that means this is an F sharp and this is a C sharp. These sharps, when placed at the beginning of a line, are for all C's and F's in the song. This is called the key signature. However, since there are no C's in the song, you only have to remember to play every F in the song as an F sharp. So we've learned a little bit about flats and sharps and naturals. So today in this song we have an F sharp. And to play F sharp, it's thumb, 1, 2, 3, skip 1, 2, 3. This is F sharp. Make sure you are using your second and third fingers, not your pointer, because we want this one to be available when we need to use it. Ready, set, go. Ta, 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 ta. D, D, A, B, B, A, G, G, F sharp, F sharp, E, E, D, A, G, G, F sharp, F sharp, E, A, G, G, F sharp, F sharp, E, D, D, A, B, B, A, G, G, F sharp, F sharp, E, E, D.